EP date. My parents knew my wife was cheating, and they said nothing. I didn't think I'd be back with an update so soon, but a lot has happened since I walked out of my parents' house. If you haven't read my original post, the short version, I found out my wife was cheating, but the real betrayal. My mother knew, and instead of telling me, she told my wife she'd keep her secret as long as she didn't do it again. I left. I blocked them. And I thought that was the end of it. I was wrong. After I left, I stayed with my best friend, Mark. He's the only one I told everything to. He let me crash on his couch, and we spent the entire night going over what I should do next. Divorce. Definitely. Confront my dad. Maybe call Emily. Hell no. The next morning, my phone started blowing up. Texts from my dad, my aunts, even my grandmother. Turns out my mom told the family I had overreacted to a misunderstanding and was cutting them out over a small mistake. A mistake. I wasn't about to let her control the narrative, so I called my dad.
Did you know?
Silence. Then, son, it's complicated.
No, it's not. It's really damn simple. I told him everything. Word for word. What I heard. What I saw. He went quiet. Then he sighed and said,
I didn't know until after. Your mother told me she handled it, and I thought...
I hung up. I was done with texts. Done with games. That night, I drove back to my parents' house. My mom opened the door, shocked to see me. Before she could speak, I said,
Why did you do it?
She looked guilty, but not sorry.
Jake, I was trying to protect you.
I laughed. Actually laughed. Protect me? From what? The truth?
Her excuse? She thought telling me would destroy my marriage unnecessarily. She believed in second chances. And the worst part? She said she saw Emily as a daughter and wanted to give her a chance to fix things before breaking up the family. That was it. That was the moment I felt any love I had for my mother just vanish.
You already broke this family.
I told her. Then I turned and walked out. I didn't contact Emily. Didn't need to. My lawyer did. Served her with divorce papers 2 days later. She begged me to talk. Said it was a moment of weakness. I told her she made her choice, just like my mother did. And get this, when she found out I was serious about the divorce, she ran straight to my mother. Now, they're buddy-buddy, two backstabbers trying to spin me as too unforgiving. Well, they can have each other. I'm done. I don't know if I'll ever forgive my mother. My dad, maybe, eventually. He wasn't the one who covered it up. But my mother, no. As for Emily, she was my past. She made sure of that. And me. I'm moving on. Better alone than surrounded by liars.